Happy Labor Day. No work today. Get to hang out. Let's see. There we go. Live chat. There we go. Brian Hunt, Lloyd, Proteus, Patrick. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Snowman 66 live stream. Cody Hare. Hey man, sorry I missed your calls, man. I've been tired. I had to catch up on some sleep. It's hot out there, isn't it, Cody? Woo! I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for cousin Jason Sukkel. Yo, how's it going, man? Stuck in traffic. Hopefully you have air conditioning, huh? Bobby, Brian Hunt, how you doing, man? Ziliwaki, Blaze, Lloyd. Put the windows down. Well, I had an exciting weekend. I went out to a place called Beaver County. Let's see, when was this? I went out there Saturday morning around 8 o'clock in the morning, and I went to a 24-hour mountain bike race. And I had a 6-man team, and I was number 6 in the rotation. So I had to wait all day. Well, I'm gonna have to decline that. All right, well, that was my phone. Sounds like monkeys, didn't it? That's my monkey ringtone. Where was I? Yeah, I was number 6 in the rotation. So started at 10, and the first 3 riders, their lap took a little over 2 hours. And then the next 2 guys, one guy's time took 1 hour and 40 minutes, and another guy took 1 hour and 30 minutes. And then it was my turn. I didn't get on my bike till about 7:30, 7:40. And I did my first lap, and it took me 1 hour and 44 minutes. So that's not too bad. The course was tough. It was about 12-mile loop, a lot of hills. It was 12 miles, and it had a little over 1,600 feet of elevation gain. So there were some hills. So then after I rode, then the rotation started back over again. So I got to rest. I got back from my ride around 8-ish. It was dark. I had my lights on. And then I didn't have to get back on my bike till around 5 something. So everybody did the first loop, and then everybody did the second lap. And I got on my bicycle probably around 5:30. And I watched the sun come up. It was really cool. Well, after my second lap, I got back to camp. Everybody on my team was still sleeping. I think everybody was they were done. It was, I mean, not just the riding made you tired, but just being up all night, and you really didn't get a good night's sleep. It was really hot and humid and muggy. Well, I jumped back on the bike after I finished the second lap. I swear to God, as long as it took me to fill my water back up, I ate 2 granola bars, refilled up on my water. That was about it. Hopped back on my bike and did a second loop. I did two laps, one right after another. So, and my second lap, I think it took just under 2 hours, and then my third lap took about 2 hours. And at the end of my lap, I was the last person out there. Everybody else was done, and as I was crossing the finish line, everybody at this event was cheering for me. And there was a guy, his name's Michael Briggs. He's a photographer. He caught some pictures of me, and you would just have to see the pictures. Some of you guys may have seen it. I don't know, but it's on Facebook. I have a Facebook account, Dawn Snow. I don't know if any of you guys are my Facebook friends, but Okay, there's still some people on here. We still got 10. Anyhow. Yeah, so everybody was cheering, and the guy took several pictures of me crossing the finish line, and I had some pretty unique looks on my face. It was quite an expenditure of energy at the very end. It was kind of like that sprint at the end, and it was pretty intense. So anyhow, we got 11 people. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Yeah, it was a good time. Labor Day. Can anybody on here tell us what Labor Day is? I don't know. I'm bad. What's Labor Day? It's a holiday. There's Memorial Day, and then there's Labor Day. Memorial Day is like the kickoff of summer, and Labor Day is kind of like the recognized day for like the end of summer, which summer's not over till almost towards the end of September. But if anybody could jump on there and tell us what Labor Day is. Because, okay, Blaise Brogan, that's how they spell labor in Canada. Because Canada has a Labor Day also. Okay, here. A day set aside to recognize the hard work people. Okay. I mean, it's Labor Day. I didn't know if it had anything to do with our military or people that are veterans, or I mean, I guess if you're in the military, you are hardworking and you're laboring, so it's always a Monday. I don't know. I don't know. These are very good questions. I wish I was a little bit more savvy with my days and my American culture, and I think it's just when you stop wearing white. Yeah, they say not to wear white clothing after Labor Day. Yeah. Okay. First Monday of September. Okay. How about that? A little bit of cold coffee from this morning for a little pick-me-up. Yeah, I tell you what, after that 24-hour mountain bike race, I was wiped out. I had, let's see, I put 36 miles on my bicycle, and yeah, nice mug, and 16 and about 4,800 feet of climbing, which isn't bad. There was a guy that did the bike race. I think he rode 11 laps, maybe more, 12 laps. So that's like 100. No, he rode 157 miles and 20,000 feet of climbing in the one ride. So all right, there's 3 thumbs up. That's cool. Thanks for being here, everybody. What do you want to talk about? Okay. Cody, he's smart. I work with, if you see the guy's name on it, his name's Cody Hare. It was started by unions for the right to only work an 8-hour day and still make a good wage. You know what? I like that. I don't know if we make a good wage in 8 hours. A lot of times we want more than 8 hours in a day because I guess we're greedy. But usually if you get, honestly, if you get 8 hours, 5 days a week, you get your 40. I'll be honest, I could survive and eat off that. I could live off. But you know what? Usually my days are usually around 11, 12-hour days, which I don't mind it. I tend to get myself in trouble at home here if I'm here too much. So, just kidding. But it's nice to have a job. Yeah, Cody Hare. He's I worked with him at the previous company, and he saw that I was happy at the company I'm at now. And he came. You know, he wanted to be happy. He wanted to work, and he wanted to work with me, I think. And Cody's one of my best friends, so it's pretty cool that you're on here on the live stream. So anybody care to guess what today is? Well, today is 243 days. And anybody know what that means when I say 243 days? And this is some serious stuff that I'm talking about. So if anybody has any questions, or I could even go a little story time with Snowman if you want to, because it's something that I'm doing. And I'm pretty proud of, and it's not just for me, but yup, Cody, we got a prize for you. Yup, 243 days, and Cody said it sober. It was January 3rd, 2018. Well, I guess I could tell you the story, okay? Now it's story time with Snowman, and this is some serious stuff. If anybody has any questions, you could ask it at any time during my story, but I'm going to tell a story, and this is going to be a video. Once this live stream's over, this is going to be a video. This is going to be some content that people can watch. January 3rd, I went over to a friend's house, and went over to his house, and we hung out for a couple hours. I had like 4 or 5 beers. Well, I figured I had spending enough time over there at my friend's house. So as soon as I got into my truck, I get this weird phone call on my phone. Like, never saw this number before, didn't come up as someone that I know. It just came up, thank you. Yeah. Well, I answered the phone, and it was a friend of mine that I hadn't seen in probably 15 years. I mean, I ran into him here and there, seen him in passing, but he called me. He's like, hey, Dawn, I live over here now, and it wasn't very far from where I was at, so I drove out to visit him. And you figure 4 beers, 5 beers over a couple hours, I was okay. I had some food in me, I was okay to drive. I think, I don't know. But I went over there. When I got to his house, well, let's talk about this for a second. It was about 10 degrees that night, maybe less. And I think the next day it was supposed to be in the negatives, and work was already canceled for that day. So they canceled work. So I already knew I wasn't working. So I'm like, all right, let's party, let's hang out. Thanks, Proteus. Way to go. Thank you. Thanks, big country. So what happened went over to my friend's house, and he lived probably 15, 20 minutes from the previous friend's house I was at. So I drive out there, and he had a case of 16 ounce. Hey, no problem, Brian. You can catch this later. But he had a case of Yuengling Lager. They were 16 ounce cans, and a bottle of Crown Royal Apple. It's like apple flavored whiskey. And he had a fire going, so it took the bite out of the air. And I hung out over there until I couldn't tell you when. Well, I guess before it was all said and done, most of the case of beer was gone and the whole bottle of whiskey was gone. Okay. So it was gone. Destroyed it. Well, he had went and did some Facebook Live. If you know what that is, you can make live streams just like what we're doing right now, but with Facebook. And he did several Facebook Live videos, and I was a part of, and I'll tell you about those. But anyhow, I ended up getting in my truck, and it was just starting to have a snowstorm. I got in my truck, and I drove home after that night. And I woke up the next morning and went downstairs, and my wife was real kind of quiet and didn't really say much, and I kind of knew what I did. And I asked her, I'm like, how'd I get home last night? And she said, you drove your truck home. So that's a problem, because I don't remember driving my truck. Thank God I made it home in one piece and nothing happened. I didn't get in trouble, which I probably should have, right? You play with fire, you're gonna get burned, but I didn't. I didn't get caught. I made it home in one piece. I didn't wreck. So obviously I was not feeling real well that day, so I slept that whole day. And I believe my wife went to work the next day and my kids went to school. I'm not sure. I think they went to, I think my mom watched them that day. But anyhow, so I slept all day and then I woke up and then was stuck being up all night again. My schedule was screwed up. And I just sat there and just replayed the whole night on my head. I went on Facebook and I watched those live feeds that I didn't remember being a part of. And, and just a little bit of a history on me. I'd have to say probably since the year 2014, I've had a problem with alcohol, just drinking in excess, too much. Just too much. Binge drinking, drinking too much at one time. And obviously when you drink to that extent, you act like a jerk. You do stupid things like drive, or you fight with people, or you do dumb stuff, or it's bad. So I finally came to the realization at the age of 41 years old that it was time to make a change in my life. And I made a promise to myself, and I've been pretty open about it. I let people know, and I'm proud of myself. And I'm not doing it for recognition. I'm not doing it, to pat myself on the back, because we can all do whatever we want at any time. I mean, if I want to, I could go back to my old ways today if that's what I want to do, because we can do whatever we want. But I promised myself that I was done acting that way. Since then, I've reinvented myself. I changed my job. I was unhappy at the job I was at. I was unhappy with what I was doing. So, when I became sober, it opened my eyes. It just changed my view. Since then I've lost 50, 55, maybe 60 pounds. I've lost body weight. I've changed my diet, my relationship with my family, the engagement with my children. I get along with my peers better. I get along with people at work better. I'm more productive. I'm not hungover anymore. I grew a fabulous garden this year. I grew flowers. I feel more connected with people in my surroundings. It's really changed my life. And and if perhaps someone watching or someone that watches this video, maybe this will help. Maybe if you think that maybe you have a problem, or someone else that has one, you could maybe use my story as to inspire you to maybe help someone or help yourself. Because I will tell you this right now, I haven't felt this good in a long time. Mentally, physically, spiritually, in all aspects of my life. I haven't felt this good in a long time. So, and I still have a ways to go. I still have days where I'm just like, how it is. I get home and I to this day, I still have a hankering. Sometimes I just want to grab something and just, I just want to knock them back. And that, I think I'll always have that feeling, But, and I could still be around people. But it's tough, because you know what? A good friend of mine, he told me, he goes, like, sometimes I'll go to the little bar down the street and drink Diet Coke with a lime in it, but I'll tell you who he was, Billy Ray. He told me, he says, be careful, Snowman. He goes, you sit in the barber chair, what's going to happen? Sooner or later, you sit in that barber chair, you're going to get a haircut. And, I think to myself, you know what? I guess depending on the moment and where my mind's at, there might be a moment where I might go to the wrong place at the wrong time and be like, yeah, you know, so what? And I think it would be just one example, you know, one time doing that, I could easily fall right back into it. So I got to be careful. I used to keep a 6-pack in my little fridge here. No more. I got them out of here. I almost had a weak moment a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. They were in here and I came in here and I opened up this fridge. Hey, Cosmic Sponge. How you doing, man? Yeah, hey, thanks for your comments in the videos. That's cool. You're pretty active on the channel. Thank you. I like what you say. But anyhow, I had almost had a weak moment. I'm not saying I had one, but I was having a bad night and I opened up this little fridge and there were 6 cans of beer staring at me talking. So I do like coffee. Even if it's cold coffee from this morning, it works. I threw a couple ice cubes in it and made like an iced coffee. It's good. That's why I'm so talkative right now, because I'm all coffeeed up. But yeah, that's basically my story. Yeah, it was I mean, I always did like to drink. I went to, alcohol was in my home. You know, my dad liked to drink some beers and stuff, and I went to college, I went to party, did a lot of parties in college and a lot of beer drinking and shenanigans, But, I always enjoyed that, always had a good time, never got in trouble. But 2014, it was 2014, I had a cousin of mine, his wife passed away. And during his grieving process, I spent a lot of time with him to help him, and I did a lot of drinking. And I remember that's when things started to change for me. I started drinking more and heavier, and slowly but surely, since 2014, it's just got more and more and more and more and more, to the point where it was like, honest to God, like a couple cases to a couple bottles of whiskey a week. I tried to hide it, and I tried to function, Oh yeah, I can do this. I can drink all night and get up and go to work and be just fine. Well, guess what? That catches up to you real quick. But anyhow, I'm good. And I don't think I already know this. I'm not going back. I'm not going back to my old ways. I'm going to stay, because I feel way too good to go back and make myself feel like crap again. So anyhow, all right, I'm done talking about this. Let's talk about some other stuff. Here, I got something to show you. Hold on, I'll be right back. How about that? I got this at Buckenstock. It's a big mural. Yep. And I even got some signatures. One for me and one for my son. Yep. Yep. I think you may be able to go on the website and these might be for sale. I forget what I paid for this, but pretty cool stuff. And it's like a hard, like a plastic, corrugated plastic board. So it's like water. You can get it wet. It won't hurt it. Anyhow, yeah, I got that. And I got this from, let's see, maybe turn these lights on, so maybe this will help. I got this. It's like a big banner that they had on display, and it was when Buckin did his saw sharpening. his saw sharpening tutorial. At the very end, when they were cleaning up, they asked me if I wanted one of these. And it's pretty cool. And I think I know what I'm going to do with it. So. My wife's like, you should use it for a sled. Because I had one of these signs similar to this. And me and my kid, we use it as a sled, but I don't think we're using this as a snow sled. Anyhow, is there everybody still out there? Who's all still out there? Let's see. Yeah, I don't. You got to hit the button to see what people are. Okay, haha, I'm down the creek with my hound dog listening. Haha, shooting my slingshot. And cut wood with my Collins Cruiser. Love those banners. Cody, still here. Anyhow. Yeah, I'm just out here in the garage. You guys know my story about the garage. I got a little bit of work to do in here. So when I'm finished with this live stream, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna clean up. Because I'm getting ready for winter. I want to get some wood on. I want to get some wood stocked up, and I want to start building axes in the garage here. Cody's hung out in my garage a few times. He's on this live stream. And hey, Wood Nerd, thanks for joining us. Anyhow, Cody's done some woodworking in my garage in the winter. We built a fire in here and hang out, and it's a lot of good time. Wow, 27 and a half minutes long I've been on. Excuse me, I've been on here. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't get any video content from the bike race. It was just I was too much into the racing and stuff. I brought my camera. I didn't have the energy to do it. It was a lot of things going on, so I didn't get any video from that. There's a lot of pictures. There's a few pictures on my Facebook. So I don't know. So I'm gonna try to work hard and get some videos made up, some new stuff made up. It's just, I don't know. Guess I'm running out of things to talk about. Been on here for 28 and a half minutes, and I've run out of things to talk about, I think. Well, I know this. I'm gonna be looking for a new power saw, new chainsaw, maybe something a little newer. I don't know, but I got two McCulloughs 1010s that their engines are blown up. Kind of stinks, but yeah, they're under here. I got an old home light. Now this does run, but the oiler's not oiling. It's not getting oil. But I think I'm gonna just give it a good cleaning. The oiler might just be plugged up on it, but maybe I'll mess with this tonight a little bit. It does run, so it's got a good bar. It's got a good chain. I just need to get this one going. So. Michael Briggs. Okay, there's the gentleman that took pictures from the race, and he caught a moment of that race at the very end where I had some. Mike, I guess you would probably have to agree that I made some pretty gruesome looking faces during that probably 10-second bit or movie or 10 seconds of pictures you took. I was like, you should have seen me. So they're on his Facebook. Mike, what's the name of your Facebook page? Mike Briggs Photos, or maybe some other people could check them out. But it was a pretty good time. He captured one of the best moments of my photo career. Yeah, that's cool. And I know you do. You always do like the pictures of the year video, or I think it's a video, or you do a slideshow. Hey, Ed Stevens, happy Labor Day to you too. Mike, you do like the best of like the year. You do like a slideshow of like the best videos or the best pictures of the year. I think I'll probably make that cut this year, huh? So I just wanted to jump on here and make a quick live stream. Who's all still on here? I can't tell. Maybe I can. This is still all new to me. What's this? Okay, I don't even know. What's this? Okay. Okay, I don't want to do that. All right. All right, Cody. Cody's still here. Bobby 4/8 is here. Wood Nerd. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want to talk about something? But we had a little bit of story time with Snowman. Shine on. Yep. Yep. And I just figured I've been wanting to share that. Cody, what kind of saw am I looking at? I just want something just simple and something for a homeowner. But I know which saw you suggest, the best saw on the face of the earth. I'm sure everybody else will agree. Unless, of course, you don't like that particular. But Cody, tell us what saw I should get. The new GoPro camera's working out. I'm starting to figure it out. Got a couple neat videos made up with it. I'm still just working on the editing and the downloading process. It can be time consuming. You know, it's the 372 XP. Yep. Okay, here, let's walk around. I got the old, what do you call it? Okay, let's walk around. Okay, here we go. Who was just asking me about the old Cosmic Sponge? There it is, this red bike right here. That is probably a 1997, 1998 Specialized Hard Rock, 26-inch. It's a 21 speed. It's got new tires, new tubes, new drivetrain. It's got a new chain, new cassette. Rotate the vise, what the heck. Okay, new chain. I put different pedals. New gear shifters, right here. New bell, I got grips. But yeah, this is gonna be my new putts around town bike. Look, the neighbor guy was throwing away that garden hose. There's nothing wrong with it. And he's throwing away these two little scooters, like for little girls. They got like princesses on them and stuff. And there's these little girls who live down the street. I think that they could use them, so I'm gonna take those over to them probably sometime this evening. It's hot out here. It's like, man, it's hot. This is what's left of my garden. Everything else pretty much was done. I still got some tomatoes holding on. And they're vine ripening. My marigolds got huge. What else? Hey, thanks for coming out and thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Here's some more tomatoes. And I'm actually thinking about maybe setting those out and saying free, let people get them for free. Here, I've been eating these too. These are cayenne peppers. I've been chopping those up and cooking them in my eggs and cooking with them. 96 degrees. Oh my God. Jennifer, are you serious? 96? What's the humidity like? I bet you it's probably pretty humid. Let's hope the Wi-Fi's still kicking. Here's my flowers, my zinnias. Yeah, everything worked out pretty good this year. There's my old garden hose. That thing's all, it's getting old. How about that? This plant, it's called salvia. It's a beautiful plant. It almost died and then it came back. Anyhow. Yeah, like this tomato's done. A little bit of cracks on it, but here's my rosemary, basil. That's oregano and chives. I'm going, Cody, I'll be getting one as soon as they're released. Okay, here's the jersey that was given to me. Let me hold on a second. Let me zip it up. You can see the pattern on there. Yeah, the people that invited me to do the mountain bike race with them, they're called the Midnight Clown Posse. And you know, since they're 24-hour races, you know, at midnight, you know, nighttime. Oh, let's see here. It's got like this crazy, scary clown. Yeah, Mike Briggs. Yeah, I don't know if I want to say their names, but the family that started this race, this racing team, it's a family of mountain bikers, and they let me be a part of this. And they're called the Midnight Clown Posse, and boy, was it a good time. It was a good time. So I'm just out here back in my garage. It's actually cool in here now because I was just out there. It's hot. It's probably 90 degrees, maybe more, close to 90. The humidity's up there pretty good. But there's that ash wood. I'll be looking forward to it. It's already dry. My fingers crossed. Okay, I see some guts. Cody, I see you're doing saw talk. Yeah, I want to get a new power saw, but it doesn't have to be anything crazy. I just want something just to cut some firewood up. It's like a homeowner saw. I'm not doing any kind of production cutting or, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to keep a bar and chain on the thing without getting, you know, I'm working on it, but it's tough. But well, anybody have any more questions or anything they want to talk about? I've gotten quite a few subscribers. I think I'm at 277 subscribers, you know. Yeah, I'm almost up to 300 subscribers. 277, yep. What's Cody say? Snowman 66 for days. Anyhow, I never thought it would get like this, but I guess the rest is up to me. If I want subscribers and I want people to watch, I need to come up with some content, some videos, and figure out what people want to see and what people want to watch. So, Cody, what are you doing for the rest of the day? Cody Cody actually lives 10 minutes from me. 10-minute drive. So, what are you doing today, Cody? I'm just gonna be out here in my garage trying to get this pigsty cleaned up. 40 minutes, I can't believe it. Let's see, I want to see what some of this stuff does. I can do dance party. All right, look at that. It's a dance party in the live stream now. All I need is some music. Whoa, look at that. That is really psychedelic, let me tell you. Huh? The 562 is strong with the muffler opens up and the animal when ported, but I won't be getting rid of my 372. What do you think of that, huh? It's a party in the snowman's garage. Here, look. Trippy. Look at that, look at all the people. Snowman. No. What's this one? Hey, do you have anything to say? All the people trying to interview the snowman? I don't think so. YTFF. I'm glad you guys came to hang out today. How about that one? Okay, I'm done playing. I think I'm probably okay. It's getting bubbly in here. Bubbles. Let's see, what's everybody doing on here? Yeah, Jennifer, it's getting bubbly in here. Thanks, Timidator. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to winter time. I'm gonna start burning firewood again, and I want to start building axes again. So I got a couple heads here and there, and usually every time I go to the flea market, I find one. So I'm gonna start making some maybe some axe building videos and hanging out in the garage here, and I just think once the weather gets a little bit cooler out. Right now these are the dog days of summer. You know, Cody will vouch for me. It's this week's good. This week coming up is going to be miserable. There's going to be some record highs. There's going to be record highs for temperature this week. I mean, even some of the schools. We need to go to the flea market soon, dude. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Those flea markets, because we don't have those here. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I go to the flea market, and sometimes there's 5 heads to pick from. Sometimes you know, you don't get anything, but there's some nice stuff. I've found some old, very rare and vintage stuff around here. It just pops up once in a while. You just luck of the draw, I guess, and you got to be quick, because there are several people in this area that they're looking for this stuff. They're like, they jump on it. You know, they're waiting for the door to open. They run in there and they know right where to go. And what else? Yeah, there's gonna be record highs this week. Actually, there are some school districts talking about not having school. School just opened back up in my area, and they're talking about the schools are too hot for the kids to go to school. Okay, well, you know what they need to do? They need to put some air conditioning in these schools. Some of these schools don't have air conditioning. I mean, I don't know. I didn't have air conditioning whenever I was a kid in elementary school, and whenever I was in high school. We didn't have air conditioning. We were lucky to have heat. You know, I remember Yeah, they're hard to find at the secondhand stores, like once in a while, but usually tools like that aren't secondhand stores. But anyhow, when I was in high school, if it was hot, they put like a fan, you know, something like this. Hello. Okay. How you stay cool back when I was growing up. It's still how I stay cool. So they're actually talking about canceling school. Yeah. I mean, I'm not talking bad about anyone, but snowflakes? No. Back in the day, if it was hot, you just dealt with it, you know? Drink water. We had fans. Drink water and put a fan on you. You know? I don't know. I remember going to school. I remember the school buses, you know, snowy roads. It didn't keep us from going to school. If it was 100 degrees, we still went to school. We didn't not go to school. So that's what's going on in my neck of the woods. The heat. I tell you what, I love. Thanks, D. Mays and Cass. Okay, well, I seen it. You retracted it, but I seen it. You're a good dude too. Don't worry. You don't need a fan to be cool. Thanks, man. Anyhow, I'm looking forward. Snowman, a good dude. Thanks, man. I try. Sometimes I'm not a good dude. Sometimes I'm a real, you know, I could be a jerk, but I'm working on it. So, I'm really looking forward to fall. You know, pumpkin spice, which I don't like that stuff, but you know what I'm talking about. When the leaves change. Cody. Oh yeah, Cody said it. S.O.B. Wait, oh no, snow is a difficult story for us. If there is snow, we don't want school here. They are afraid of snow here. Okay, anyhow. Looking forward to cool weather. I like sweaters and flannel shirt weather and hay rides and campfires. I'm so looking forward to that. I love it. It just gives me I like that when you go outside you can smell people burning leaves, that kind of deal. You know, you go to the pumpkin patch with your kids and pick out some pumpkins and carve some jack-o'-lanterns. You know what? That's going to be some good content for me, some good video content. We're going to make pumpkins, carve pumpkins, and go trick-or-treating, and you know, then what? Thanksgiving this year. My birthday falls on Thanksgiving Day this year. November 28th is my birthday. You know what? I like summer too, but it's hard. Apple cider time. Maybe we'll go to one of them apple cider festivals. Cody, when's that apple cider? Oh no, that place down in Ohiopyle State Park. They have the buckwheat pancake. The buckwheat pancake festival. They have cider and they make buckwheat pancakes. And Cody, let's go to that this year. You with me? We'll load up everybody and we'll go down there for that. I love that. Those buckwheat pancakes, they're probably making it now. You got to let this stuff ferment. They make this pancake batter. You let it bubble up. Okay, we'll go to that. We'll eat buckwheat pancakes and go hiking. What do you think? Take the kids, we'll take the wives and the girlfriends, and we'll go. Looking forward to that. And then, of course, I love wintertime. I'll take you guys sled riding. November 27th. All right. We're going to have birthday parties. Lloyd Bethel. That's awesome, brother. And my wife's birthday is the 28th. Okay, or 27th. That's cool. But, yeah, this whole YouTube thing's pretty cool. And if you look on the one video when I took you guys laying sock, Cody's on there. He goes, Snowman 66 for days. That's him. He's got the curly hair. We call him Curly. He's got the curly hair for the girlies. Wow, a lot of November birthdays. Oh, the fro. Yep. Anyhow. That's a little inside joke, me and Cody. There's someone we know, and when you talk to this person, they go, It's funny. It's real funny. I got a laugh out of that. Anyhow, how about this? We'll see if we can keep this live stream going for an hour, and then we'll call it quits. But we got 10 on here. I know it's not real exciting, but we could walk around. Let's open up the garage here. I hear motorcycles running. Oh yeah, the neighbor, he's cleaning up his garage like I'm about to do. Pretty nice day, everyone's clean. So I got neighbor's cleaning his. He's cleaning his car. There's my sunflowers. Look, they all went to seed. They're dead. You see the birds, the blue jays, and all these little birds they've been eating them. So. Okay, guess we'll have to look at these real quick. Jennifer and Ed Stevens. I'm sure you guys will enjoy this part. But I'll just show you some heads that I got. Nothing. Okay. You guys still on here? Look at that one. There's no name on that one. And it's like a 28-inch handle. Little wedge banger. But look at that. That's a nice profile. Nice little splitter. See the wedge design? I'm gonna handle that bad boy, and we're gonna split some firewood with it. Some of these you've seen already. Here's a big fireman's axe. Huge. Monster. If anybody's interested in these, let me know. Heck, I'll. Ah! Okay. Okay, Jennifer and Ed. There's an old Stanley. That's an American-made Stanley. I don't think that's one that was made in Mexico. Okay, that's an original handle on this one. See all the checks in it? See how it's dried out? I put some vodka and gave it a burn. Oh yeah, don't worry. Lloyd, I'm gonna pull that brush axe out for you. Ah! Okay. Here, check that out. Get that in the sun. There's an old Craftsman. Okay, I will, Jennifer. There's an old Craftsman. I can't wait to put a handle on that one. All right, Jennifer, you ready? You know this one. Huh? Look at that. Look at that beauty. Did you say this is a Norland? Hey, see Intimidator? Is that a Norland? That's a homemade handle. Ed Stevens made this for me and sent it. It was one of their from their Axe program, the Acts of Kindness program, and they gave a lot of axes out. Okay, Lloyd, here it comes. Look at that bad boy. Jennifer, what do you think of that? An old Collins brush axe or a bill hook. And it's in good shape. Still has the original paint on it. Some nice patina. Yep, I really like that. I bought that at the flea market for, I think I paid $20 for that. And I think they're priceless. Okay, here's a wall hanger. This is an old wall hanger axe. Look at that. Look how old. And that handle's still in one piece. And I have swung this a few times and the head didn't fly off, so I stopped. It's more of a, it's an old girl. It's an old lady axe. I had to let her go now. Okay. You ever see one of them axes called a chopper? A Chopper 1 USA. It's got those weird things that, like, I'm thinking about restoring this. I'm just gonna sandblast it and get the spring kit for it. One of the springs is broken, but I guess in theory, when you split the log, these things flip out and they spread the log open. So, but it's neat. Comes with a poly handle. Okay. I'm getting some text messages here. So that's all the axes I got right now. So how about that? So let's see, we're almost to 1 hour. I want to see if I can make this thing go for another hour, and then I'm gonna get to work in here in the garage here. So, but I do want to thank everybody for hanging out and being part of the live stream. And I know it's maybe a little boring, but thanks for listening to my story. And just so you know, the struggle is real sometimes. You know, I don't know if you or you know anybody else that struggles with, you know, addiction, substance abuse, but my addiction was alcohol. And thanks for listening to my story. If you missed the first half of this, you can go back in and watch this video again. And you know, I talked a little bit about this past year when I turned my life over to sobriety and I no longer drink alcohol. And just tells you a little bit about it and how my journey's gone and how my life has improved since then. So oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, check it out if you missed that first half. Yeah, the Chopper 1. Let's take a look at it again. That way you can get an idea. See? We'll get it here in the light. And there's a Chopper 1 USA. And when you come down on a log, there's one on either side. The other one's broke. See how it just kind of, there's supposed to be a spring. That's good, Lloyd. 100%. That's great, man. We'll send her some good thoughts and some love. Okay? Let's send some light and some love for Lloyd Bethel's wife. I guess she was in an accident. I remember that. Well, we just broke the 1 hour point here. We got 7 likes and 8 views. That's a good ratio. But yeah, I think I might just get the spring kit for this and use it. I have checked out some videos on these and it looks like they work. You know? So, boy, it got really hot quick when I closed that garage door. There's no air moving here at all now. But, all right. Alrighty, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out in my garage. Thanks for being part of the live stream. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking, and just thanks for your support. You know, I started this YouTube channel because it gives me something to do. It's therapeutic for me, this YouTube channel. Hey, there's one of my mods, Johnsburg. How's it going, brother? Thanks for making it. Hey, I'm gonna be ending this live stream real soon. So as soon as I'm done with it, it'll be on there for everyone to enjoy. So thanks for everybody being here. And maybe I'll start doing a live stream once a week. We'll schedule one once a week, and it doesn't matter what I talk about or what we do. I'll make sure I get on here once a week. It's kind of neat to all come together and kind of shoot the breeze a little bit. So with that being said, everyone have a good rest of the week. It's Monday, but if it's Labor Day for you, I don't know if any of you guys are out there working right now, but I had the day off. It's nice to have a day off, but we'll have to make it up the rest of the week, maybe put some extra time in, but have a good week. It's Monday. Let's hit the week strong, whatever you're doing. Go 100%. If it's hot where you're at, yeah, we'll exchange some stories. You make it once a week in the beginning. Okay. I'll try to make sure I get a live stream in once a week, even if it's a short, quick one. That's neat. We're back up to 9 viewers. This thing's still rolling. You know, it would be neat to see this channel grow. It would be really neat. It's helped me a lot. So the rest is up to me. I need to come up with content. I need to come up with videos that people want to watch. It's tough. Having a YouTube channel is tough, especially if you want it to be something that people want to see. I mean, you go out there and you watch some of this stuff. It's well produced. You know, it's almost like they're professionals at, you know, the editing and the videos, and I don't know how they do it. Not to mention, you know, you still have your life to live, let alone setting time aside to make videos. I don't know how people do it. So I said it in a couple other videos before. Kudos. My hat goes off to some of you guys that can do it. A day show. Well, you know what? There are people out there that have YouTube channels, and there are people that go and they find that they're talent searchers. They search for people. They search for people that have a talent, you know, and maybe they could find somebody and have a reality TV show or, you know, things like that. Now, wouldn't that be something? But I don't think hey, who knows? You never know what could happen in your life. I mean, you might just get into something that just completely like takes off. Who knows? Who knows? But anyhow, with that being said, God bless my family, your family, living and deceased. Every day is a holiday. Happy Labor Day. And every meal's a feast. Everyone have a good Monday, Labor Day. And everyone have a good rest of the week. And I will see you guys again very soon. Over and out. Snowman.